Are you feeling a bit stressed, angry and frustrated? You're not alone. Stress is a part of life, but it's the way we deal with it that reveals our tolerance. Stress does not do the mind or the body any good. Exercising, eating better, therapy, and learning how to accept what is out of our control are all part of ending daily stressors. This includes bad drivers, and forever cranky boss, kids, or waiting in line can all equate to common stress. What do we know about stress? Hans Selye first defined and identified stress as a medical issue in 1936. He believed it to be a nonspecific response of the body to any demand for change. This means, it is the physical need for the body to adapt to negative influences. Illnesses manifest from these stressors. Yes, stress interferes. It affects our lives not only mentally, but creates health issues, called general adaptation syndrome. Physical symptoms like blood pressure, chest pain, migraines, causes insomnia, overeating and a myriad of issues could be rooted in stress. Harvard Health shared the repercussions. Many well-respected studies link stress to heart disease and stroke, the number 1 and number 3 causes of death, respectively, in the United States. Stress is also implicated in a host of other ailments such as depression and anxiety, chronic lower respiratory diseases, asthma flare-ups, rheumatoid arthritis, and gastrointestinal problems. Follow these simple tips, such as eating healthier and exercising, to reduce the stress in your life. 1. American Psychological Association suggested in taking a break from your stress. Do something else like walk away from an argument, a conversation or making a tough decision. Don't try to magnify the problem, choose to use the break to switch your thinking into a more productive pattern. You can write out the frustrations in a journal as well. Write down why you are stressed over the situation to help get to the root of it. 2. Most things we stress over are useless, so let it go. Winston Churchill said when he looked back at all the worries he had a realization, it wasn't that important. When I look back on all these worries, I remember the story of the old man who said on his deathbed that he had had a lot of trouble in his life, most of which had never happened. 3. What can you do to deal with stress? Some stress you can prevent. If you're always late, you can control this. If you need more boundaries and are overextended, there is control over this area. Make a list of what is important, and do that first. Order and pick up groceries through online. Cancel engagements where needed. When we are overwhelmed and we become scattered. 4. Practicing good basic health habits provides you with the energy you need to cope with stress. Limit foods high in sugar and caffeine as these can aggravate stress and deplete the body. Get more rest and drink plenty of water. You can deal with stress when the body and mind are fatigued. 5. Meditation and living in the present also will help deal with challenges. Take a 20-minute break and listen to guided meditation to allow the body to find a more restful state. Anyone can meditate, even if the first sessions are short. Guided meditation can be done alone by listening to an audio recording, in a group setting, and can be done by a narrator or teacher. 6. Keep a better attitude, and volunteer to help humanity. Giving is believed to help people struggling with depression and anxiety. It releases the feel-good hormone called oxytocin. 7. Find a community of support help through stress. Look for a therapist to help build better coping mechanisms. The APA recommends sharing concerns with others. However, make sure the person is someone you can trust. Call a friend, send an email. When you share your concerns or feelings with another person, it does help relieve stress. But it's important that the person whom you talk to is someone whom you trust and whom you feel can understand and validate you. If your family is a stressor, for example, it may not alleviate your stress if you share your work's woes with one of them. Let's block ads. Why?